Hi, welcome to Animal Planet.
Welcome to Animal Planet.
We're going to clean
What are we doing now?
Planet. What's up? I'm really excited but also nervous at the same time to be going to Canada because it's like the first time that we'll be going overseas as a band and to tour some more, and like, you know, it's a 26 to 28 hour flight, so I'm quite nervous about how the flight would go. We are now at Japan Airlines, flying at currently 9:45, and we're going to take off soon at 9:50 to Japan, and from Japan to Chicago, and from Chicago to Toronto. We are currently at our first transit of our trip. We're currently in Japan, Haneda Airport, and so far our journey has been pretty smooth except for the flight being a little bumpy. Most of us haven't slept yet, but I think that's a good thing because then for our second flight, we can have our good night's sleep and then we'll be able to sync our sleep time with Canada. I think it's a trip that is, you know, something that we'll never forget because this trip means a lot to us, especially because it's our first ever trip.
Security is A-okay.
Transit airport in O'Hare, is it O'Hare? Terminal 3, and we just went through security. But we'll check back in a few hours after we board our flight and we'll be in Canada. See ya! We're flying all the way to the other side of the world. I'm sure that we'll learn so much, right? Because, you know, it is our first experience.
When we touched down in Toronto, the first thing that hit me was noticing how cold it was, and also even though it was 2 p.m. when we touched down, like the sun was up, it was super sunny, but I didn't feel like hot at all because I guess like the low temperature and the lack of humidity.
We are going to St. Lawrence Market to look for cat food.
Misha!
Misha. Come with the cats.
Walking around downtown Toronto was really interesting because I could be walking down the street and someone just stop by and say, "Hey, how are you?" Like, I guess this kind of warm, friendly interaction is just super refreshing to feel, and it just made like the whole trip to Toronto super worthwhile for me.
What's this?
Oh, this is like stuff for you. Then you also have like the button, like you press the button, the whole store electricity will go off.
What are you looking at? Pigs?
Yeah.
Someone's selling a Thunderbird beef.
The possibilities of what we can learn and grow through the trip is endless, and I'm just so excited in our personal growth, our growth as a band, and us as musicians and friends. And I hope that the trip will be fulfilling and fun.